Kohala Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem, Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, where I have learned this truth, and where I am still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Lord willing, I am of that number. All right, guess what we're doing? Guess what we're going into? Hold on a second. Okay. All right. Revelation 13. Oh, man. Anyway, Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. All right, first let's go here. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. All right, so the Lord over the span of all time has warned Israel over and over of things to come. Okay? Over and over. All right? And this is what we still do today. The Lord commands us to give warning. All right, we're going to start out in Revelation. Revelation 13, verse 16. It reads, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so the he in verse 16 is Esau Edom. Okay, the wicked. Okay, let's let me just try to see if I remembered it. All right. Let me see. Hold on, Job 9:14 is it? No. All right. 9:24. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, so the wicked is Esau Edom. Okay, he covered the faces of the judges, the angels. Okay, the Lord himself. Okay, the Messiah. Okay, who did that? Look in all these paintings. Look at who the world thinks of when you say the Messiah. All right. Okay. Who is this J word? Who is Jesus? Okay. So they blasphemed his name. They blasphemed. Hey, that picture of the Last Supper is a blasphemous sight. All right. None of the 12 look like that. The Lord didn't look like that. Okay? So who did all these things? No matter where they go, there they are. This stands, all of the things that they've done stands as a testament against them. All right? Dang, so many scriptures and came to mind already. Work. Let's see if this comes up. Oops. Iniquity. Hold on. Iniquity. Second Thessalonians 2:7. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out the way. So the Lord has exposed them. Okay? They have been exposed for all the work that they have been doing. All right? This is nothing new that they do. They've been wicked from the beginning. Okay? They've been wicked. Now let's go talk about this Esau border of wickedness. All right, Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Okay, and in the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, if you look up Edom, at the bottom of the definition it says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. All right. Let's look up this word. Prominent definition.
Prominent.
Okay.
Prominent.
It says important, famous. So again, Edom figures famously in the prophetic scriptures, or Edom figures importantly in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. All right, let's get the definition for prophetic.
Prophetic.
All right, prophetic. All these are definitions from Oxford Languages. All right, adjective. It says accurately describing or predicting what will happen in the future. Accurately. All right. It says relating to or characteristic of a prophet or prophecy. Okay. So again, Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. It says she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. Okay. So this is who we speak of when it says, and he causeth all. Now let's get a couple more. Hmm. me let's go here first. Hold on a second. All right, Genesis 4 and 13. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me. So what do fugitives do? All right, they escape justice. The vagabond uh, never sits still, man. Goes throughout the earth. Okay. But verse 16, Genesis 4 and 16, and Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. Okay. Now keep that in mind. So the spirit of Cain, all right, was Esau reincarnated. All right. Okay. So Cain slew his brother Abel. Esau looked to slay his brother. Okay. Cain didn't give the right sacrifices to the Lord, and neither did Esau. Okay. So these spirits are the same spirits. All right. Cain and Esau. Now let's remember, Cain went out from the sight of the Lord. Now let's go to Job 30 and 5. All right. It reads, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. Right? They were viler than the earth. Okay? So now keep that in mind. Base men, children of base men. Daniel 4 and 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men. Okay, so Esau, Edom is the wicked. Okay, the wicked that run the earth. Okay, but the Lord has you set up for a great future judgment. all right, where you are promised no mercy from the Lord, all right? So now let's go back to Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all. All right, if we go in here, let's get the word for he causeth in the Greek. Okay.
Strong's G 4160. Poieo. Poieo.
All right, poieo. At the bottom of the definition, it says to make ready, and so at the same time to institute. All right, so they cause all these problems. All of these problems. Okay, the wars. All right, the famines in certain areas. Okay, they set up these laws. All right, they set up all these anti-Messiah ways of life. Promote it. Okay, back it up. All right, strengthen it. All the while, have you fooled that they are the people. They are not the people of the Lord, man. All right, they covered the faces of the people. Okay. So now let's go back to the verse. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. What is this mark?
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
All right, charagma. It says, of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as the badge of the followers of those that are against the Messiah, or what they call the Antichrist, all right? But those that are against the Messiah, okay? Of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Messiah, or against the Messiah, or again, as they call it, the Antichrist. Strong's definition of charagma: a scratch or etching, i.e. stamp, as a badge of servitude. Okay, so he's going to cause you to get a mark in your hand or in your forehead, right, which shows that it is, or which is a badge of servitude, right, a pledge, okay, and something that is anti-Hamashiach or anti-Messiah, okay, or what they call anti-Christ, all right? That's what this mark is. It is a physical thing, okay? It is a physical thing. All right, we know it to be the MOTB, mark of the beast, or the micro C-hip, or the RFID C-hip. All right, a couple of examples are, Walletmore, WALLETMOR, one word. All right, if you look it up on YouTube, keep in mind how old those videos are and how fast technology progresses. All right, look at where the world is going. Digital. All right, money, the dollar is dying. It's on fumes, even if it is, if that. All right, a lot of people are getting caught off guard. A lot of people are paying attention to nothing. You still see a lot of people around here flashing they fat knots. All right, they knots, they little wads of cash. That shit ain't worth nothing, man. You might as well count it as nothing now. All right, count it as nothing now. All right, you better come and get some of this gold that the Lord is giving. Okay, but another example is Neuralink, or Elon Musk's brain technology. Again, look at where these technologies are going. All right, look at CBDCs. All right, look at all these things. Okay, and then filter them through scriptures. Okay, Lord willing, you will be able to. Or Lord willing, also some of you, most of you, will be blind to it. All right, do not take this mark. Do not take this charagma. Do not take this C-hip. There are no good adjectives for you if you do it. Okay? Revelation 14, 9 and 10. It reads, Then a third angel followed them, shouting, that was the NLT. Revelation 14, 9 and 10 in the King James. The heading above verse 9 in the King James reads, Doom for worshippers of the beast. So you taking this microchip isn't just something that's going to happen. This is a culmination of you worshiping, all right, this beast, which is a system, all right, or this man, okay, all right. And just know that when you take this, it's because the Lord didn't want you, all right, does not want you. You were meant to be destroyed. And you have these things coming to you, all right. Revelation 14, 9 and 10. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which is pointing out if you receive this, that is worshiping. All right, that's a culmination of your worshiping this beast and his image, which is his system. Okay? Revelation 14 and 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God. Okay, you people who receive this mark, you shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God. It's not a question. There's not a chance that you will not drink, all right? You shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. That is the Savior, the Messiah, Yahweh Shai. If he's not saving you, who's going to save you? All right. Again, Revelation 16, verses 1 and 2. The heading above verse 1 reads 6 bowls of wrath. All right, we're only going to read verse 1 and 2. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, Go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. All right, again, speaking of those people that the wicked caused to get this thing, and they just rolled over and got it. All right, or even if they put up a fight and then got it, it doesn't matter. You in the same boat. All right, and for all you people who think that the Lord is all love, all right, I wouldn't bet a grievous and noisome sore feeling good or tickling. Okay, I would not bet on it. All right, so do not take this MOTB. Do not take the micro C-hip. Do not take the RFID C-hip. Doesn't matter if it's called Walletmore, if it's called Neuralink, or if it's called, I don't know, fake MOTB. It doesn't matter. Do not take this thing. You know what this thing is, all right? You know what this thing is. It doesn't matter what kind of name they come up with. And the man is cunning. When I say man, I'm speaking of a people. They are cunning. All right? We are going to find out why he's called the devil and Satan. Why he is called the wicked. We are finding things out more and more every day in this truth. All right, about actions that they did against the Israelites. All right, other people probably got some shit done to them too, but these things were bad, man, to say the least. All right, any word that I use isn't going to amount to what we really mean by the terrors that they put on Israel. Okay? But the Lord has something for them. No mercy. All right? So, other prophecies that we have coming up. Okay, these wars, these rumors of wars, the Lord told us about these things. Hold on. All right. Oops. Hold on. This is Matthew 24 and 3. He reads, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" All right, which is not, the earth is not going anywhere. Okay, this is going to be the end of an age. All right, let's get this really quick. All right, hold on a second. This is Second Esdras 6 and 9. It reads, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." All right, so that's a sign for one. Esau's in power and he's on his way out. Okay, he is on his way out. Okay, back in Matthew 24 and 4, "And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you." And deception is running rampant in this world, man. Especially here in America, which is also known, which we know it as Babylon the Great. All right, that word Babylon goes back to confusion. All right, and if you don't think that that is real, you tell me what a woman is. Okay, and the fact that you haven't heard that, or the fact that you have heard that question before, and that is a real question in this day, right, should tell you that this is nothing but confusion over here, man. We push that throughout the world. This country, and when I say we, I mean this place, Babylon. All right. Matthew 24 and 5. "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Messiah, or I am the anointed, and shall deceive many." All right, all these other idols, all right, they want you to think that they are anointed, that they are the Messiah, all right, that they are the truth. Okay? And they have deceived many, to say the least, most of the world. As a matter of fact, the ones that haven't been deceived are a small remnant. A remnant and an elect, okay, that the Lord predestinated, all right, predestinated before the foundations of the earth. Okay? Matthew 24 and 6. "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." Every day. Every day there are so many countries at war right now. Then we hear of rumors of wars. What's going on with this civil war? All right, race wars, class wars. Okay, wars and rumors of wars. Okay, Matthew 24:6 again. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And the only ones that aren't troubled, man, are the ones that the Lord has. Okay? I mean, Esau may partially feel like he's not troubled because he's in rulership now. And the people who hold to his side, all right? Maybe they feel like they're indestructible. Maybe, all right? Maybe they feel like maybe they're indestructible. Something is going on, man. Why are we more comforted in this shaky ass place? All right? The Lord has us. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Is this not what's going on in this earth? All right, the Lord is visiting this earth, man. And yet, Matthew 24:8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay? So there, as a matter of fact, Matthew 24:8 in the NLT. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. All right? So, Lord willing, I'm of that number, okay? The remnant and the elect are comforted in all these things. The more turmoil that comes to the earth, the more joyous we are, because it is told in these scriptures. The Lord is doing what he said he would do. All right? And he is whom that we put our hope and faith in. All right? We let thy will be done. Okay? That is our thought. Let thy will be done. Okay? So there are things coming. You just have to pay attention to the Lord, his Son, all right, the Spirit, through their men, these prophecies, all right, all of this. Okay? And pray that you are one of the remnant and the elect. This thing is deadly serious, as my teachers always say. Okay? So I'm just go ahead and leave it there. I thought I was going to search up some things, but we'll go ahead and leave it there. Let me check this time. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave it there. So just pay attention to the men out there on the street corners, man. Pay attention to the doctrine. Pay attention to doctrine. Filter all things to the scriptures, through the scriptures, and here. Hold on. First Thessalonians 5:21. Man, hold on. Let me start at 17. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh in the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, concerning you. All right, quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying, prove all things, hold fast that which is good, abstain from all appearance of evil. Okay? I want to read this whole thing, man. But you get the point. Lord willing, you get the point. All right, so with that, all praise to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone. All right, where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Right? Lord willing, I am of that number. Hold on. Lord willing, I am of that number. Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Shalom.